I've got news from report cards to Pi Day, and even some Strings of Sparta news. We'll also check in with the art class too. What's going on in clubs?
Lots is going to be covered today in clubs, including some opportunities to get some community hours, as well as FBLA States info. What's happening in sports?
Coming up, March Madness is underway and our baseball team has visitors from Tennessee. All that and more on today's Fast Forward.
Good morning, Lakewood. I'm Toby. Today is Wednesday, March 20th. Today is the first day of spring. It's time for your headline news. In Mexico, an active volcano erupted yesterday. It's only 40 miles southeast of the Mexican capital. It went off Monday night, sending plumes of ash and gas in more than 2 miles into the sky and raining glowing rocks onto the slope. Over spring break, some were fortunate enough to fly. It can be exciting to fly, but it can also be a pain dealing with airlines. The annual ranking for the best and worst airlines in the U.S. came out. It takes into account timeliness, comfort, cancellation, prices, customer satisfaction, loss of baggage, and more. Here's the top 10. At the bottom, Frontier. In the number 9 spot, Spirit. In the number 8 spot, St. Pete Clearwater International Airport favorite, Allegiant, followed by JetBlue. Number 6, American. Number 5, Hawaiian Airlines. Number 4, United. Southwest came in the 3rd spot. Alaskan Airlines is number 2. And the best airline in the U.S. goes to Delta. In entertainment news, Disney officially owns 21st Century Fox. It's been about 1 year since Disney announced the $71.3 billion merger. The deal closed Monday. This is a huge change even for Disney. In closer to home news, Gordon Ramsay joined the battle battling the Burmese python. The hunt is part of an upcoming segment on his Hulu show. Let's hope this raises awareness for this invasive species. Now, to Julian with your Lakewood headlines.
Hey everyone, Julian here this morning with all your Lakewood news. Now that the new quarter started, everyone has been waiting for their report cards, and they will finally be distributed this Friday, March 22nd. To jump into some more of your Lakewood headlines, the Strings of Sparta have been invited by the St. Pete City Council to perform at the state capitol in Tallahassee for St. Petersburg Day. This is a huge honor for everyone involved, so if you know anyone in Strings of Sparta, make sure to congratulate them. Also, 5 CJAM students will be traveling to New York City for a journalism conference at Columbia University. And a long list of Mr. Coronado students will perform at the Florida Bandmasters Association State Jazz MPA, as well as the State Solo and Ensemble today. In other news, this week is Pie Week, and today we will have a hula hoop contest and a pie eating contest. To attend, visit the bus circle at lunch, and let's hope it doesn't rain on our pies. Additionally, St. Petersburg College is offering a public safety dual enrollment program for 11th and 12th graders. Here's the link for any additional information. And for anyone interested, you can sign up in the guidance office. That's all for your Lakewood Headlines, Spartans. Now let's pass it over to Nayeli for all your club's news.
Thank you, Julian. Good morning, Spartans. I'm Nayeli here with all your club's info. Key club members, tomorrow there's going to be a meeting in the library during lunch. New events and information will be addressed during the meeting. If you have any questions, please be sure to see Ms. Bacauda or one of the officers. CAT Freshman Orientation is this Thursday, Spartans. If you would like to volunteer, please visit Ms. Brown in the CAT office. When you attend tomorrow night, the hours you acquire will count towards NHS as well as Key Club. Remember, see Ms. Brown if you are interested. FBLA States is this Friday. If you have any questions about participating or any general questions, please be sure to see Mr. Schnell or Mr. Board. This Saturday, the math tutoring at Thurgood Marshall is going to be happening. It will be from 9 to 11 a.m. You'll be helping out some 7th graders who are having a hard time in math. To sign up, go to the Key Club website. We have a special video about Mr. Ganshu. Here's Bodie with more info on that.
Thank you, Nayeli, and hi Spartans, I'm Bodie. Today, I have a special video made by yours truly and the CatCom production team. Now, let's take a look at what a day in the life in Mr. Ganshu's class looks like.
So today we're in front of Mr. Ganshu's class, checking what the students have made so far out of clay.
Currently what we're working on is making a half a foot totem pole out of whatever we choose. Surreal objects is what we're mainly focusing on right now. It can be anything you want. It could be themed, it could be just random shapes that you've altered to look odd. For example, I'm going for a video game theme. I know it sounds cringy, but it's what I'm going for. That's really all there is to it.
That's awesome.
You could basically make any shapes you want, stack it up at least to 9 inches.
Wow, those were some interesting clay projects. Now back to you.
That class must be a lot of fun with all the creative freedom they have. Maybe I'll try it next year. And coming up next, we have Andy with our Spartan Sports News.
Thanks, Bodie. I'm Andy, here with your sports news. March Madness, also known as the NCAA tournament, is here. Last night, we had big results for teams like Belmont and FDU, and big upsets for Prairie View and Temple. Tonight's games are St. John's versus Arizona State, and North Dakota State and North Carolina Central. Hopefully, these games line up with your bracket. The Euros in 2020 are nearing us. This week kicks off the first round of qualifications. We start our games off tomorrow with Kazakhstan versus Scotland, but the marquee matchups would be Belgium versus Russia and Portugal versus Ukraine. Hopefully, your country qualifies so you get to see them in 2020. As for your Lakewood news, the track team is running into high gear. They have a meet tomorrow at Manatee High School. It's the Hurricane Invitation. They will be leaving at 1:30. Be sure to wish them good luck, even though we all know that they really won't need it. Our boy batters are back at their home bases. They play Bearden High School, all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. Our record is 4-4, while theirs is 1-1, so this shapes up to be an interesting game. Our girls swingers play Boca Ciega tonight at 7, so make sure to come out and support. Our Spartan tennis team is doing great this season. On Monday, the team went up against Northeast High School and brought home a victory. The boys won 7-0, and the girls won 4-3. Let's hope our teams can continue this streak. There is going to be another game tomorrow at Gibbs. Be sure to support our teams. Now that's all I've got for you, so let's throw it back to Toby to wrap up the show.
Thanks, Andy. After yesterday's washout, it's looking like it's going to be a better day today for afternoon sports. To conclude today's broadcast, we have a wonderful video of squirrels doing Mission Impossible. They will do whatever it takes to get to that bird feeder. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Spartans.